seconds to get the vibe.
Recording is on.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you like how everything's like methodically done?
That is
Anyway,
cool.
thank you. All right. So, if seriously, if you have a question, just be like, Amy, shut up. I need to ask you something. So please do it. It's not rude or anything. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on real quick. I'm going to go ahead and vibe for about 20 seconds and
Okay.
we're going to go get into this. Hang on. All right. Here we go. Hang on. Do you want to leave where you're living? Hold on. I mean, you're pretty set up right now. Hang on. Sorry, this is the initial part of it. We'll come in. Hang on. Never been comfortable with anywhere she's at, but she always just stays there. Hang on. Act of God to make her move. Act of God to make you move. Okay, perfect, awesome. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Sorry, this is. Those are phrases, so you'll see me say it, and then I'll probably say it again because I'm like, oh, okay, hang on. She doesn't listen to us though. She only listens to herself. She's very stubborn. So you don't listen to your intuition, which I think you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, very stubborn. You need to listen to your intuition more. Hang on. You're very grounded. You're very into like everything being very tangible. Hang on. She doubts herself. You don't need to doubt yourself. Yourself, but she's so okay. Hang on, real quick. She's moving forward. She's moving forward. Hang on. She doesn't think she's moving fast enough. Yes, I know. Hang on. You're comfortable where you're at, though. You're comfortable. You've kind of like worked hard to get where you're at right now. Hang on. Do you still live with parents? Who are the two people around you? You do.
Yeah, I have my mom and my brother and my son.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's the females and the males. Okay, cool. Okay, hang on. They said it's not exactly where she would see her life, but she likes it. And she says, but she really doesn't know where her life would be at otherwise. And because they're talking about you having dreams or pipe dreams, but knowing that that's not an option. And so you kind of shut them down. You very much live in the physical world. Sorry, this is initial. So I'm getting into you right now, and then we're going to get into him. It's almost like I said, if you ever watch me on live, people ask you, like, how do you do it? And it's like you go to you, and then you go to them, and then you come back around. Hang on. And that's literally what it is. Hang on. Wait, is this your mom's father?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Because I just looked at the picture and he says, you see how happy I was with her mom? And I'm like, wait, okay, so this is on your mother's side. Okay. He says, I loved her. She was a good girl growing up. Hang on. Got a couple hard knocks, but we let it come through. I said, okay, cool. Hang on. Wait, okay. Did he no, okay. Did he not know about your son or not something about your son? Did he not know about him?
He knew about him, but my Nana didn't.
Oy vey. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Hang on. Says he's a big kid. I said, okay. Hang on. Is he less than 6?
Yeah, he's 3.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Because he's talking about running around he has a diaper still?
Yeah.
He's running around with a diaper on it. And that's why I'm like, he's a big kid for this.
Yeah.
Okay. terrorizing everybody. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, he would always call him a terror.
That's what, yeah, there you go. There you go. Hang on. He's talking about how you just pick him up. And like,
yeah, he would. He would pick him up just with his one hand.
Just like this. He's like, yeah. And he's like,
yeah. I think about that all the time, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about right now. He was like, I would just do this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he would just yank his ass up, girl.
there's no are you okay? It's just straight up boom.
Yeah.
I get it. Hang on. He said, but he was mine. He was mine. Come get him. Come get him. Come out. It's like, I'm like, well, do you want anybody to come get him? Well, I'd holler for him, but like, he was mine. He was mine. I was like, okay. Sometimes you couldn't get him away from me. He's talking about him falling asleep on him. Falling asleep.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I have pictures of them where they would take naps together.
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. They would like, and he would always, or hit him on the butt. Yeah.
That's what he's talking about. Because you can hear the foof, 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 foof of like the diaper. Hang on. It wasn't. He says she thought it was a mistake. So you thought the pregnancy at one point was a mistake. He says, but it wasn't. I said, okay. He says, we all make mistakes. I said, okay. He says, this one wasn't. I said, fine. He says, here. He calls you his daughter. So it's almost like is that a thing?
No. Oh, he would always call me his favorite granddaughter. Yeah. And I was the only one. But like, he had 3 daughters. But he was always, I was always the closest with him out of all of them.
That's why he's like, talk about my daughter. And I know you're a granddaughter, but he's talking about it like you're like this. Because he's mentioning that in reference to the male. I guess that's the father of the child. And he's saying like, oh, he could go to hell, blah, 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 pretty much. This is her. She can come to me. It doesn't matter. We take care of each other. We take care of our own. I'm like, okay, cool. Hang on, hold on. I'm going to get up and sit on my feet real quick. Hang on. Wow. Oh. He's sick. So he got sick?
The baby?
No,
Why?
He did. David. Hang on. I just couldn't get it. Hang on. I just couldn't get it. Hang on. He's talking about having baby. Let's see. Hang on. He left this earth very quickly. They left this earth very quickly.
He really did.
So he says.
He had like, he was fine, and then he had a stroke, and then he just like went into a coma, went into hospice right after that, and then like less than 24 hours he was gone. And it was like, I was in jail when it happened, and I never really got to say goodbye, and that really, really hurts. I think about that a lot.
I know. Oh, you didn't have phone time at that time. You couldn't get phone time at that time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what he's talking about. Because I'm asking, like, why didn't she talk to you? What was this? And he's talking about there's a want. We couldn't get phone time. I guess it was either in the evening or after a certain, I guess it was evening, night. That's what he's talking about. Hang on. Was it? Oh, it was 2. You had 2 charges? I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay, he's talking about that. He's talking about he says that doesn't make her a bad person, though. Okay? I can tell you that. Okay? I can tell you that. Hang on. He says we all get wrapped up in the wrong things. He says she thought she was high and mighty. I was like, oh, okay.
He always said that high and mighty. You were doing something you weren't supposed to.
That's what he's talking about. Hang on. Was it drugs kind of and theft?
Yeah, I stole his pills when I was like, it was like 5-6 years ago the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. But I still think about it a lot.
It's okay. That doesn't, I don't want you to hold that that that's who you are. That's a choice. That's not who you are as a person. Just like my choice to take a shit in the second bathroom this morning instead of in the main bathroom. It's just a choice. I'm sorry. It's literally like blatant as that. Like it's just a choice. But it is something that will guide you, though. Okay. So don't think it's a bad thing. Hang on. Don't do it again because it gets us in the bad consequences inside of our physical reality. But as who you are as a human and how you love, it's not. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Your mom told you all about it?
What do you mean?
She talked to you about how he passed?
Yeah.
She's talking about that.
Yeah, she told me like everything.
He's saying, oh, don't worry. I said, well, who was there? What happened? You know, how did it go? This is what I'm asking in my head. Like, well, her mom told her everything and how it happened. Wrong. Sat there and cried all night.
Yeah.
Squeezed my hand. You don't remember what it felt like. You do, but you don't. Hang on. Hang on. It says, I heard you when you said I'm sorry. I don't know if you said you're sorry or anything like that goes along with him. Hang on.
Like he hurt me?
He heard you.
Oh, he heard me. Oh, okay.
He said he heard you when you said you're sorry. Not hurt you. He doesn't hurt you.
Oh, yeah. I was like, he never did that, but yeah.
Not hurt you. Hurt.
Yeah.
H-E-A-R-D?
Yeah. There we go.
I was like, H-E-R-D is heard like a cow. Oh, God, English. Hang on.
All right.
He says she's gotten herself back on the right track, but you better watch her. You better watch her.
For real, he'll always talk like that too.
He says, you better watch her. I've never had somebody be like, give her the stink eye. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give her the stink eye, okay? Oh, he's funny. Hang on. Do you ever sit in his chair?
We don't have that anymore, but I did a lot. Now Tyler sits in it a lot. Yeah.
Cool. Something on his chair.
Oh my goodness, yeah. His chair was his thing.
Everything. He's talking about this whole thing. I don't know what's going on with you right now. I think you're on the straight and narrow, kind of. Be good.
I'm trying. Shoot.
You're doing good. Does not, again, like I said, does not make you a bad person. Okay? That's your fiance. Well, sorry, husband. That went to prison for 4 DWIs. And 5-10 years later, he's perfectly fine. So he went there for 3 years?
Yeah. That's what I'm going through right now. Is like the whole DUI thing. Like it takes forever. Like yes, that's what I'm done with. Like all that other stuff now, but now I have to get like insurance. Like I have a car, but I don't have insurance, and that's the expensive part. Like,
yeah, he got it when he was 18 to 23.
Yeah.
And then he tried to fight it. And they said, well, you can be on parole for 8 or 9 years, or you can go to prison for 9 months. And he said, I will go to prison for 9 months instead of parole. So he did when he was 24, and now he's 32. So very different. But it does not an absolutely outstanding person. We put these cap on people as a whole in society, whereas it's not a thing just because the choices that you make for the person that got caught.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. Like, not like I'm gonna do anything bad, but like it's just so much harder to do everything with all that shit on your record, and it just like You know what I mean? It feels like you're coming back down all the time.
Well, it is, and also, honey, it's not none of the programs that you ever get in, and none of the programs that they ever. And this is the thing that the general populace doesn't realize.
Mhm.
The programs that you're in are not there to help you; they're there to make money.
Oh yeah.
Including like, oh, you're doing really good on your court and your classes, but if you didn't pay your court cost of $400, you go back to jail for a month,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
It's all about if we supported the people that were coming into rehab, if we started talking to them and building them up and giving them ways instead of. I remember going to seeing one of my friends who went through a DWI, and they were saying no alcohol, never, ever, 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 and I'm like, why don't we teach them how to do it
Yeah.
responsibly, like
Mhm.
not none, because when you get into a no zone, they're going to go back overboard.
Mhm.
It's going to relapse quickly. If we learn how to cope, like not cope with it and then deal with it a little bit, then we can be in that great.
Yeah. Exactly. Like my one class, like the rehab class, it was like I did like the few weeks, and then there was like a weekend thing, and it's like, hey, if you pay $800, like yeah. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm done. And
Yeah,
then like when I went to jail, like when my grandpa died, they
yeah,
were like, whoa, you already paid everything? Okay, yeah, you can go now.
yeah. It's all it's all
Yeah.
in the system. If we were really into rehabilitating people and making sure that they were a good person or a of not good functioning,
Yeah.
then we would be more into how to weigh it out and how to make it to where it is easy for us, easy for them. Not just like if you don't pay $1,000, fuck you, you're going to prison. Because
Exactly.
I'm right there with you.
Mhm.
We can have that whole conversation.
I know, right? I hate the justice system. That's a whole nother ball field.
The people that are not in it or have not been in it or have not known
Mhm.
anybody to be in it, they feel like, oh, that's what it's there for. I'm like,
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
because if you can go to prison for a month for having a DWI, but then a rapist murderess can get out in 2 months from prison, how does that make sense?
Exactly.
It does not make sense. Hang on, real quick. Let me get into him again, real quick.
I thought I heard my son going by. I was like, oh god.
You're fine, baby. You're fine, baby. Hang on. Who is the male around you though? Who's the
My
male?
boyfriend, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Is he recovering too?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what he says.
Mhm.
He's he's talking about you taking care of him and
Mhm.
making sure everything is okay, and almost like biting. You've been with him for a while now. Biting off more than you can chew. So I just want to let you know that when you have that gut feeling that maybe it's not a good thing, just acknowledge it.
Mhm.
Don't worry about the anger and about the hurting somebody else's feelings because he's going to.
Wyatt, go, Bobby. Please. Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. I don't know why he's still up. Good lord.
You're fine, baby. Because he's going to have a very energetic negative component to your life,
Uh
and I don't want. He can be the person that can suck you back down very quickly
huh. Mhm.
because he's also a hothead.
Yeah.
And you're one that will try to put out the fire. Oh no,
Yeah.
whatever it is. So watch out for yourself on that. That's what he's
Mhm.
showing me. Okay, hang on, hang on. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you won't be able to get insurance for a little bit. Hang on. Right, they're talking about right now she's riding dirty. I'm like, okay, cool. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
No, it's funny. I told him that. Taught him what that meant. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's great, dude. That's great. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, are y'all living in their house?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Wait, is she passed too?
Yes.
Okay.
Not my mom. It was his wife, my nana.
His
And
wife. Correct.
Yeah.
She says we're buried together. Are they buried?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Hang on.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to her too, but then I was like, I know that he's gonna bring her up. Like, if it's for sure. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Hang on.
Mhm.
Let me go ahead and vibe and see. What's her first name?
Sharon.
Okay. Oh. She's talking about your mom going through and like trying to pick up and how things are like an absolute wreck at night and like
Yes.
she's like I don't
She knows I hate that. Like, that was our thing. We would talk crap about her. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, girl, it's a mess. I hate it.
She does not like it. She's like, do you see what my house is? Do you see what this looks like? Do you see this?
Yeah.
Do you see it? Hang on.
Yeah. Girl, I know,
Is
girl.
there spilled milk everywhere?
Huh?
Is there spilled milk everywhere or something like that?
Not right now. I mean, I spill milk a lot when I.
No, you're fine. I'm not talking about right now. She's just she's like, there's spilled milk everywhere. And blah.
She'd always be talking about don't cry over spilled milk.
That's okay. Hang on. She's wait, do you have their bedroom?
No, my brother does.
Hang on. He's not even really there all the time. How old is he?
He's 21.
So he's not there all the time. Okay. Hang on. Is he depressed?
Yeah, I think so.
I do too. He seems kind of dark.
Yeah, he like is a hermit. He stays in his room all the time, but like he never leaves the room, ever.
That's what was showing me, a very dark, like shelter type of
Yeah.
thing.
But he's comfortable in it. Like, I'm like comfortable as in like this is like what I know. Like, I'm kind of like scared to like branch out, but I don't like, just like she said, I don't like the shit everywhere. Like,
No.
it's like bad for my mental health being.
Well, I know, even in bookcases though. I mean, everything's perfect and everything's like in its own little spot.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yes, me too. She was a Virgo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God, you get it.
Yeah.
All of my ex-boyfriends, every single one of them were Virgos. We would get, because I'm a Scorpio, would get along so well.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then I married an Aries. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
You have a lot of like water and earth signs in you, though. You have like a lot of Taurus. You have a lot of like I'd be surprised if you didn't have Cancer inside of you too.
Yeah, my Cancer Mercury is. I have Cancer Mercury.
Really? Okay, that's why. Okay. I'm like, you do. Hang on. That I would be. Are you Capricorn?
No, my boyfriend is. I'm a Gemini.
Okay. That's the fast pace for him. That's the craziness that he brings. You're gonna try to hold him down. Don't do it. Okay. You want to get married and everything. Just in closing right now, take care of yourself. They're there. I feel like they're in the house with you though.
Mm-hmm.
He's there. He loves you. There's no ill will. Re-listen to it. Re-listen to the session. Re-listen to the parts. He's very happy where he's at. He's fine where he's at. Don't play this back for the boyfriend. He's a good guy, but you need somebody that's going to watch out after you and y'all more.
Mm-hmm.
And not with him. He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I need somebody that's going to go and protect the family more and not just us. He's fine. Fuck around. Have a great time. Do whatever you want right now. But just in the future, just keep it in the back of your head. Okay?
Yeah.
That way it's not a shock and we're not like,
yeah.
damn it. But it's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. pushing that lever, pushing it out.
Mm-hmm.
So take right now, in closing, what I want you to do is I want you to take 5 minutes, 10 minutes when we're done. 5 minutes if you can. Just let everybody know you're still in there and have a good cry, have a good breather. Tomorrow when I send you it, please listen to it. Another thing, tell them thank you. I could get into with her. I'd be so interested to have your mom, if we have another session, have your mom in the session.
She's like doesn't understand any of it, so
Oh, it's okay. I don't either. I'm very logical. I do software and web design, and I've been a medium for 15 years. So let me tell you about that. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me either. It just kind of happens, okay? So with that, if you have any questions, if you need anything, if you re-listen to it and you need something, just please let me know. But you have a plethora of people. You have a little bit of a tough road coming up for you, but it's a good one. It's not tough in a bad way. It's just I need you to have perseverance, and I need you to not let people hang on you to drag you down. So when you feel like they're hanging on you, let them go. You don't have to support everybody because you're supporting yourself right now, and we need to get you on stable ground first. Okay?
Okay.
Don't feel like you're being an asshole though too when you don't do it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Be a bad bitch.
Oh, you know it, sister.
I know. All right, Lauren Boo Boo. If you need me, let me know, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much for everything.
Bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye.